Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for 7th August 2023. This was Lebanese Prime Minister commissioned Foreign Ministry to reassure Arabs about national safety. Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati commissioned Saturday Minister of Foreign Affairs and immigrant Abdullah Abu Habibi to communicate with Arab brothers to reassure them about the safety of the nationals in Lebanon. In a statement issued by Mikati's media office, the Premier followed up with Bu Habib and Minister of Interior and Municipalities Bassem Maulawi on the developments related to the warning statement issued by the Embassy of Saudi Arabia, Kuwait and Germany for the nationals in Lebanon. It added that available information reached after discussing with military and security leaders revealed that the overall security situation in general does not call for concern or panic. It noted that the political and security contact on addressing the events of an Al-Hilwi camp of Palestinian refugees made progress. Philippines accused China of blocking supply boat in South China Sea. The Philippines on Sunday accused China's Coast Guard of blocking and water cannoning a Philippine military supply boat in the South China Sea, condemning the exclusive and offensive action against its vessels. China claims sovereignty over almost the entire South China Sea and ascertained rejected internationally, while Malaysia, Vietnam, Brunei, Taiwan and the Philippines have various claims to certain areas. Pakistani experts raised concern over ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan's conviction and arrest. Legal expert and political analyst in Pakistan on Sunday weighed in on the conviction of former Prime Minister Imran Khan, with summarizing concern over the legal procedure that led to his arrest and the possibility of delayed election. Mr. Khan was arrested on Saturday after a district court in Islamabad sentenced him to 3 years in prison for counselling asset after selling state gifts. His Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party said the conviction was tainted by political posturing and conspicuously reached at haste to keep the former leader out of election due to take place later this year. The decision by the Islamabad Section Court to convict Imran Khan has very little to do with the law and everything to do with the current political quagmire the country finds itself in, Nimra Arshad, a High Court lawyer, told Arab News. Israeli take to street again to protest judicial overhaul. Thousands of Israelis demonstrated on Saturday in Tel Aviv and other cities against the hard-right government judicial overhaul opponents see as a threat to democracy. The reform package has split the nation and triggered on the biggest protest movement in Israel history since began unveiled in January by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu governing coalition, which includes extremist right and the ultra-orthodox Jewish party. Demonstrators have kept up pressure on the Netanyahu government with weekly protests across the country. Libya's High State Council votes to replace leader. Libya's High State Council consultative body replaced its leader in a televised vote on Sunday, adding new uncertainty to political standoff over control government and the path to election. The Tripoli-based HSC has a say in major political matter under the term of 2015 political agreement and has been negotiating with Libya's main parliament, the House of Representatives, which is based in the country's east. HSC members chose Mohamed Takala in a runoff by 67 votes to 62, ousting Khalid al-Meshri, who had led the Tripoli-based body since 2018. Meshri congratulated Takala on his win. Fire at Egypt's endowment ministry stated in computer server room. The Egyptian Public Prosecution Office has revealed more details about the fire that broke out Saturday at the Ministry of Religious Endowment in Cairo. Following an investigation which included questioning security personnel in the building, the representative for legal affairs and the Ministry General Manager for Infrastructure, the prosecutor concluded that the blaze was caused by an electrical short circuit in an air conditioning unit in the computer server room on the first floor. The fire then spread to office on higher floor, where it damaged some documents, all of which had earlier been converted into a digital format. Other documents that would have been held in the 21 office affected were last month moved to ministry building in the new administrative capital. The ruling coalition BNP rejected the result of the new census. The Balochistan National Party, which is part of the government coalition, has rejected the decision of the Joint Interest Council to approve the result of the 7th census conducted in the country. A two-day meeting of the Central Committee of Balochistan National Party was held on Saturday in Hazarganj, Quetta, under the chairmanship of the party chief and member of the National Assembly, Sardar Akhtar Jan Mangal. On the first day of the meeting, the result of the 7th census were reviewed by the Council of Common Interest. The Central Committee of the party completely rejected the result of the census approved and released by the Council of Common Interest. BNP has said in a statement that an attempt has been made to deprive the people of their rights once again by deliberately reducing the population of Balochistan. BNP does not recognize the result of the census. All political parties should formulate a common plan in this regard. Pakistan Hazara Express derailed, 28 plus people were killed. According to officials in Pakistan, 8 coaches of Hazara Express, a passenger train from Karachi to Havilian, derailed near the city of Nawab Shah in Sindh. Spokesperson of Sindh Chief Minister Rashid Chana told Urdu News that the number of people killed in the train accident was reached 28 plus. Earlier, Sindh Information Minister Sharjil Memon has said that at least 90 people were killed and 50 injured in the accident. The passenger train that suffered the accident had left Karachi for Havilian on Sunday morning. According to the authorities, army troops have also been called to rescue the injured in the train accident. The injured will be transferred to the hospital by army aviation helicopters. According to railway officials, the Hazara Express met with an accident near Srihara railway station located a little before Nawab Shah station. Many passengers, including women and children, are expected to be injured in this accident. The railway authority says that the process of rescuing the passenger of the accident train is going on. Earlier, the district administration of Nawab Shah had said that so far 2 injured have been shifted to nearby hospital while the process of rescuing others is going on. Bangladesh's relation with India is not comparable to any other bilateral ties, Dhaka Information Minister Hassan Mahmood told to The Hindu on August 5. Mr. Mahmood's remark came hours after the Bharatiya Janata Party announced that he and other four leading members of the Awami League will be visiting India from August 6 to 9 as part of No BJP initiative for external outreach of the party. Bangladesh-India relation is not comparable to any other bilateral relation that Bangladesh has with other countries, as our relation is written in blood. Our visit is a constructive gesture from the BJP to the Awami League. Mr. Mahmood said, speaking over the phone. He had recently hit the headlines on July 28 after declaring that any setback to the Awami League in the upcoming election in Bangladesh could hit the country's ties with India. Indian Parliamentary Panel gold plating of airports should be avoided. Travel costs should remain in common man's reach. The government should ensure that development of infrastructure at airport is cost effective and the cost of travel remains within to reach of the common man, a parliamentary panel has recommended while voting against the concept of gold plating of airports. The panel headed by Rajya Sabha MP Sujit Kumar has said that most important stakeholder in the sector is the common passenger, whose aspiration and need to undertake air travel will depend with the passage of time and growth of the economy. The committee has also suggested that user charge should remain affordable and competitive as compared to other airports in the Asia Pacific region. Indian Supreme Court to hear on August 7 plea against Uttarakhand High Court order to removal of encroachment in Haldwani. The Supreme Court is scheduled to hear on August 7 a matter in which it had stayed the Uttarakhand High Court direction for the removal of encroachment from 29 acres of land that has been claimed by the railway in Haldwani. According to the cost list uploaded on the Supreme Court website, the pleas challenging the High Court order are listed for hearing on August 7 before a bench comprising Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul and Sudhanshu Dhulia. At least 30 migrants are missing following two shipwrecks of the Italian island of Lampedusa, according to survivor testimony, the UN's migration agency said Sunday. Around 28 people were reported lost at sea by survivors on one boat, while 3 were reported missing from the second after both went down in the stormy weather on Saturday, said the International Organization for Migration. Pakistan expert says Imran Khan's arrest to help PML and Pakistan military establishment to get desired result in upcoming polls. Imran Khan's conviction and his 3-year jail term in a corruption case have played a major hurdle in holding general election in Pakistan and will help the ruling PML and the powerful military establishment to get the desired result in polls, some analysts and political leaders believe. Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan was arrested from his home on August 5 shortly after an Islamabad trial court found him guilty of corrupt practice in the Toshakhana corruption case and sentenced him to 3 years in jail, which automatically disqualified him for 5 years from holding any public office. United Arab Emirates announced travel ban to Lebanon. The UAE Minister of Foreign Affairs has banned travel to Lebanon for Emirates citizens, advising them not to travel to the country due to current security situation. The ban on travel to Lebanon is aimed to protect the safety and well-being of UAE citizens in light of the current situation in the country. In the event of emergency, UAE citizens are asked to contact the designated hotline 971-80024. Furthermore, they are encouraged to register for the Tajwoodi service, a consular service provided by the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs aimed at assisting nationals abroad. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.